game is a thing where you have to try and deal with your thing. Nobody, share your energy with nobody, because it's hard. At the end of the day, same people them where you share energy with, that them try to push you down.
People production.
Vlog on the go, me a vlog on the go. I have some information for you to know. Blessed love and greetings all of my viewers and subscribers. Big up all of my kings and queens. I'm a lion, I'm a lioness. I hope all is blessed. Yeah, man, you don't know a lion foot in there, you see me? Big up on yourself, all of my fans them. Yeah, so right now we do a vlog on the go. And boy, the music industry, me I tell you, say wicked, dangerous, terrible, scary. That's why, see, if you want it, or you're passionate, or you love it, you have to go up on the battlefield and fight for victory. See? Now, big up Dan Maffia, big up DJ Wiz, you know what I mean? He has been interviewing a lot of the celebrities, them artists, selectors, you know what I mean, actors and thing, and them come out and talk them mind and speak the allegedly truth. See? But other people, after the break, I'm not going to hear what Dan Maffia say, and as a young artist, when you have to listen this to and listen to Dan Maffia journey, see, it's not easy, it's ragged, but the man still do it. And it is paying off, you know. It has paid off, and it is paying off. Man still do it. Them say, lick me down, bounce off back and fall back again. You know what I mean? Yeah. So after the break.
Welcome to Livefoot TV at the right place, so don't go nowhere.
Statement. If I could work magic, crime would have vanished. Etana Francis that left me astonished. Me nah stop preach till me message reach all over the 14 parish. From downtown right back to Spanish, the gun trafficking and killing to get a polish. I wish I could get rid of it like how the acetone get rid of the nail polish.
Welcome back my viewers and subscribers, all of my kings and queens, lion and my lioness. I hope all is blessed and this video finds you all in the best of health. You know what I mean? Yeah. So watch out now. We could go straight to the interview now. You hear Dan Maffia say. See, the man talk about a lot of stuff pertaining to him and Beenie Man journey, and he has been talking this quite a few years now. You know what I mean? And the whole saga. Many of you can remember the saga with him and Beenie Man. When him and Beenie Man kick off, and I say Beenie Man took him songbook and all of them things, and the Maffia house name and everything, and life was threatened, and you know what I mean? And so now the man did interview the DJ Wiz, and matter the same thing again, but you can go on DJ Wiz channel, Instagram. Yeah man, big up DJ Wiz, you can go and follow him out and watch the full about 4 hours. As I say, Dan Maffia journey, long it tall. You see? And the man, one thing stood out to me, and I'm still with Hulk Hogan, and I'm about to share with you. So listen it.
It's hard, yes. It's hard. My hope is that, people will see this. You know what I mean? Yes, man. I think he's paid more than his dues in the business. And I'm hoping that when people go back and they see some of these things, they listen to some of the conversations that I've had with people, you look at them in a different light. Because now, you see, now we understand what was going on. Now we understand why we don't hear from these artists, why we don't see these artists, what happens with them and their career. Now is when you listen to them talk, you understand the fight that they've been getting, whether it's John Public or in their own camp. You see, it's a serious thing. You hear it from the selectors. You hear it from the artists. It's in one industry. Yeah. So, here he is. Let's see if he'll accept this. Yes, man. Man. Yeah, man. All right. Before anything frees up, we'll understand that. We'll deal with it. The Hulk Hogan story. Well, you see Hulk Hogan now? Yes. Me and Beenie Man we did there in Miami. I do some work for an album when they put out, right? Yeah.
And we have one limousine one morning and me see limo stop at one pedestrian crossing. So when you look now, me see Hulk Hogan, a big wrestler, with one big towel over his neck and one shorts and his wife and his kids them and I say, yo, Beenie, I hold that in a dog. I pull up. so he might laugh still, no car. Beenie know me that man excited, but nothing like me that man will tell him once that he will just know it's a joke or he take it like a joke. But in my mind, me did serious because I said, John, you know, so we don't pass Hulk like that. We talk to Hulk, you know, we are dealing with man. The man they are done in a foreign of that. See it? So we reach our restaurant now and we did the idea and some man we calling him and say, oh, Maffia looks man. The man don't look like he don't move today. And he start laugh now. And I say, man no pass all down the road, man. I say, I pull up on Hulk, man. I'm sure you mean that. Okay, I say, Hulk, the man no stop, man. So in a night now, we end up go over Scotch Starch to over Hit Factory, right? Yeah. And me one big laughing, like when we come out that week, me one laughing in our studio. Ho, 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 ho. So I said to Blue, say, right now, a 2-man laugh saying I'm foreign and a Santa Claus and Hulk, and I don't know when near Christmas now, you know. How never Hulk we come find back. See? So, you know what I'm saying? When we go in our studio now, I see one room like one lounge area. And when we look in there, brother, I hold the Hogan and I say, boy, wait, I book what man the man again. After we say we talk to him man this morning, and put him in there, have a meeting with some people, like one man with one Warner Brothers shirt and some more people, yeah. Somebody there, I say, hey, nah, see back all can pass him this time. I have to say something to this one, I from the little me, I watch them man up on the TV, you know. And like I say, but they all always stand up there. But after a while, Beenie and Blue them walk off because you know them are growing away, Scotch Starch there. So me and I say, oh, me nah move from here, say, you know. Me have to talk to Hulk, you know. Because me nah come. Never see the Wi-Fi I go on so. Yo, say, me dead you know, me weird now. I mean I say, yo, Hulk, me have to say something to Hulk, you know. Then I know say when me look now, like me see one like meeting kind of break down liquor, you see me? You know, like them did their chat liquor and then me see them kind of. So me just muscle up like my wrestler, you know. And just step in same guy, you know. Cause me have to put on the wrestler image now, you know, see? And me I say, hey, Father Hulk, what's been going on? I'd like me start talk like him now. And move towards him. You see me I say? And when you look in the brother, you know, say when me move to him and chew my muscle up and I talk like him, the man start laugh and he start shake my hands and one. It's like everybody in our meeting. I look back at him and I say, who that man here? You see me? I mean, I say, hey man, I've been watching you from I was a kid, man. You're the god of the game. I'm start talking like a million Hulk Hogan. So the man start laugh now, you know. Like I take over the whole meeting now, you know. So it's like he might say, who are you, man? Who is this man? I mean, I say, I'm Don Maffia, Kingston, Jamaica, and talk like me. So after that, no, me I said to him, say, yo. He might say, yo, what's up? Like, what we did there? I mean, I said, I'm here with the king of the dancehall, man. Beenie Man. Zimmer, man. Come, let's go around there. And when me look now, him start follow me. Mama Hulk follow me. Papa Hulk, son Hulk, daughter Hulk, puppy Hulk, kitty Hulk, the whole Hulk family I walk back now. It come like me, I lead them out now. So, they have to put on a different type of walking now. Because I said, but wait, I'm big on the wrestler. So when they reach out I studio, Beenie in a inviting room. I'm going to tell you about Beenie, brother. No matter where you are talking about Beenie, I be love and respect a whole heap of history we have, and I'm a brother same way. But I have one brother, I and him we have a little different, but nobody have business with that. Right now, we are talking on the good side. We have enough good times same way, you understand? And we don't disrespect a man personal, or we have said nothing bad. A real thing we are talking, see? But when I tell you, say no, when we reach on there, Beenie Man put on the paper where I read the lyrics off and come out of the device room. Scotch Starch stop play keyboard. And when we look blue up on him phone, I tell some man, say, yo, that Maffia no easy, you know, guess how the man draw what. A whole Hogan the man have in the studio. Some man start wake up all them pick down and drive for all 100 miles. I come down every line and say, yo, they have to go and take picture with Hulk, you know. And Beenie come out and, like, in coming, you know, that I said, Beenie Man, and, you know. And shake off Beenie and we did, you know, and so till me not left Hulk an inch to, you know, because
The vicing where we go on. You see vicing where we go do. Me don't talk about that, you know. Me don't bother business with not even that, you know. And this is why I need to find out what I want with him now, you know. Yeah. Jai don't start. I'm going to find out what I go on with the Hulk, you know. So when I come inside now, it's like me ask him, say, what him doing here now? What you doing here now, man? And he might say, well, I'm here to do, I'm here dealing with some beat from my daughter's album and that I broke Hogan, see? So me I tell him, yo, you're not putting any dancehall artists in it? Remember, you know, brother? The man say, I wasn't thinking about it. Maybe I'll get Sean Paul or Shaggy. Somebody say, yo, you don't know who that? King like dancehall. Remember, I could have tell him, man, saying, me, I tell you how mistake. I could have tell him, man, yo, I'm a dancehall artist and put me, I said, no. Wi-Fi, go away, don't ever come back and stay. Wi-Fi, go away, don't ever come. All right, yeah. All right, I have to put Beenie Man on the album, man. Beenie Man, that's a sensitive man. And the man said, oh. So he said to his wife, said, what do you think about this, what this man is saying? And his wife said, you know what? Whatever this man says, I agree. He's crazy. I love his vibe. Oh, your glass. I'm throw back to more conversation in my glass now. I said, if you come, like they carry me now, I'm still there, I'm in there now. And them start play a track with Brooke Hogan with some space in there. But when we listen to the space, them, it's a 16 bar. Now, Beenie Man love talk 16 bar, you know. Anytime I hear him talk, you know. He must say, yo, in a 16 if you put this, so I love chat, whole heap of lyrics, him love speak the lyrics them, you know? Because I know, say, so I say, yo, I'm ready for that, you know, I'm just start writing, you know. See? Pen and paper, I'm just start writing song. So when Beenie done vice around the next studio, he come outside now, and he ask me, and the man tell him, say, yo, the man all cool, and him in our studio, they found one different thing, you know. So him send call me, when I go there, I tell him, say, yo, a whole Kogan, that is a brother, the man, a vice, I go vice, you know. And the man say, 10 grand US he want for vice with Hulk. So I say, 10 grand, you don't have no money, man. And I say, all them rich boss, man, I want to tell you what. Hulk, I'll give you a big piece of food. Because there's some believe in Hulk, them things. Because I say, them money are rich dog. We don't know that. We don't know about that 10 grand. Them money, I'll give you a big money. And you don't know what I say. I say, Beenie, I come every coming out to them, man. And then come in, see? I will go around there. I'm turn up around there with him and hold up the papers up. And I tell him over here and he do the song. See? I tell him the song mad to, you know, the Pan Brooke Hogan album, you know. I believe he got number one at Austria and some place and he did go on with that thing out there, you know. But me I tell him, say, when the man done vice the song, the man dash the paper and go and I say, yo, tell the man say 20 grand more. I said 20, you don't want no money dog. You say all that, they want to rich daddy we can't. Hey, in my mind, you know. Me I tell myself, say, yo, we can't tell all of them about no money. All of them rich, all of them always give me a big money. Right now, if you tell him my money, I go to less we get. See? So, then I was say, me just tell me, they say, yo, low Hulk man, make all go sleep on him, man. All go carry your money and give you a big food. See? Remember, say, all of them rich, you know, brother. I know that them money are rich, you know. Then I was say, next morning, me give all my number, everything. And he take blue number, you know. So the next morning early, I wake up and ready, you know. Because we are staying in one place and be in the room and blue room. Them in the room and sleep, but me wake up early and ready because me I say, yo, I room with me say, because I don't come my friend because I sleep long, you know. I room with me say, see? No, we are wait. Alright. Yo, they don't know what I say. When me listen, my phone ring and when me look, hey, Maffia, man, what the hell is going on, man? They say, yo, brother! My boss called up. So I say, everything good, my boss, what I go, everything here. We're loving this song, man, my kids and my wife. We bouncing it on the highway, it's crazy, man. Where is Beenie Boy? I got Beenie Boy, he said, you want to sleep? Beenie Boy. Yeah, no, sir. I go upstairs. I wake up Beenie and say, yo, old Carl, come in there. Yo, old Carl, I must have come Beenie, wake up now and ready up, see? And blue now. And blue take long for ready, the blue them man and treat one them and take ready, them and go and take out and teach them one and brush them and water them, yeah, that's one and wash them and what. But you say, who blue and take so long, see? Man, you want to come pick me up, Triton, the producer. But put out, give me the light with him, see? Yeah. I'm going to pick me up in one big man. I roll over the studio, so when I roll over the Beenie, I have to stop at Hennessy store. And get him big back like this, I'm going to take one little back and go in the bathroom and dash out the whole light and two water and then pull your back, make it look. You can't keep on moving, man. They go hard. That's the man easily done it. That's the thing, I'm a general. The amount of story I have to tell you about him right now. I'm a boss, man. I don't hate him, man. Man, we know that too, man. Him can't hate me too. He have to know what it is. Yo, it's a Maffia them thing. And what do you mean say me I go hard, you know? What do you want you to call him and say, yo, he must say Maffia go hard, that new song they do. So, he must follow me thing and he knows that I do my thing too. See? Big Infinity Cruiser them. You know, so Infinity will be a Land Cruiser. All of that, the man I drive. And the man rolling up and the man step out in the bread and stand and play and the food will open up. Some start getting to go and just get down and sit down and play and say, oh, that big man, all the black. Play some much of that. I'm looking man telling me I'm Beenie now and Canada now, brother. And the man, yes, sir, take out one checkbook to blow one. Yeah. We are wait, because the checkbook jump out now. 20 grand. I would be looking man right up and check and tell me, say, yo, I don't know how I'm gonna repay you guys. That I can't believe that this flavor that you put on. I like man, love it, you know? And I say, oh, make him man tear out the page and give me that. I say, make sure you take care of Maffia Mania. That I won't hear Maffia Mania. I mean, see it? When me look, you know. I want to tell him and say, yo, boss, you know, say, I better you give me for me one card. They be a boss. That will suffer me up. But I can't do it. You understand? Because I say, we do that, then you want me ball out about money there, so. I go drop with thing and make we look like idiot because we end up a fight over one little money then. You understand? Yeah. No, I understand what you say. No one make the camp look disrespectful at all. They just want uphold the camp. He gave me a check with 50 grand and said, make sure you take care of Maffia Mania and Rarian. But I tell the lie, brother. I could have ball out this to and tell him and say, yo, start now differently, but you told the man don't see we as a family already. And when you look, I say, I can't drop the thing, you understand? And make it look like we are war over money and them things, you see me? So I hold it, brother, at the end of the day. We are the man in up a par and go all boat all a club with it. That's why I look at Shaquille O'Neal them and some people we meet in our club named Club Zone at South Beach. And listen me, I hold them thing. Yo, I tell you brother, all boat. So Italian restaurant and sit them on the way and I roll and then I tell them and say, yo, you need to come to Jamaica because the people have to see you in Jamaica because we. And I saw him then end up come at Beenie Man show when he was summer season, right? Yeah. Channel. People the live up. Alright, ready. The 50 grand run. I'm not even value $50 when I check it because when I listen to music. I'll get my own when I reach a yard and I know I reach a yard and I'm still nothing up. I'm a big boy because I said, John, what I go for make my food eat. You see me? Give me sitting brother, make me feel good, man, and nobody suffer me, man. Because be a separation thing, you know, I blow, man. You see me, I say? And that, man. Shano, star. Shano, I didn't even want to end the life this way. The problem, you understand that? It's not that I just get discouraged, brother. Because encouragement feeling labor, I remember that, you know. I'm not pray for either. I heard you get the 50 and you give me 5 out, and I still give time, brother. you know, like a styling thing going on this again. Channel style. Channel. I understand, so I didn't come to it, brother. I pay that thing, but all come with it, I don't know what time of day I have been called them to him there. And they send me a grand same time, you know. He did that kind of work, and he said, I'm going to let somebody call you and send you a drink. And they sent me $1,000 for the doors that can go pick up your Western Union. Yeah, man, all great, man, and time for the man right now. Chano. But, yeah. When we see people like them there, we give them their ratings, brother. You understand? We not just go on like that. Things are not. We not beg nobody enough. We not beg, we not beg people enough, you know, brother. Anyway, we go, I'm business we do. Like if you want me to do something for you, me work. So when we get something, we get it. And I like me, I beg no man nothing to them, a big star or nothing. We and them all bar and we don't beg nobody nothing. We just do your work, and we work do. Sean was that. I will feel I would leave my thing, man, I tell you the truth, Don. You shocked me with that one day. That one day shocked me. I with all together. We couldn't believe, guys, like, you know, me I said, John, all that, nothing. And we just more say, oh, God, no, he that thing going on. You know. Let me tell you something, Don Maffia. Let me tell you something. The live I got done, people, within 2 minutes I saw. I've taken 3 hours out of this man's life. But the stories and the history that this man has bestowed upon us tonight is something that we'll be talking about for the next couple weeks, for sure. Yo, when Merciless when Merciless said, what they want me to do, split them in dinner too. Me write a song that way now, can't go texting that year that way now. Let me just get the pan come a Jamaica. It seems like there's so much more that you have to talk about. There's so much more that you have to say. There's so much more history that can't done, man. So I feel like I'm gonna have to set up a next next thing, because boy, Jano, I just want to say I want to thank you before the live done in 1 minute. I just want to thank you for 3 hours of one of the greatest conversations I feel I've had. You see me, I say? And the world can now look to you in a different light. Don Maffia can look to you in a different light. Can look to you as a man who should be respected and should be loved in this industry. May I tell you? So I hope people reach out to you. I hope people reach out to you. Big respect to you, shown respect. You and I defend that, because this is what a good conversation and a good platform represents, is respect, and you've earned it. You've earned it. I mean, I'm build up strife and I try to tell a man about don't rate the man. Nah, me still say respect. Even my little son, me still tell him say, Beenie Man, I star, I rare, and anyway, we feel respect him same way, because I'm doing work, and I'm a big artist, and I'm a brother, and him rule. I mean, I hate him, I mean, I have nothing against him, but certain things when I talk, I just chew. I really want one, and them things that, if you know, me have to just make people know the truth what I want in our music, but Bunty Killer and Beenie Man, them are still the boss them in our music from my time come up, and me never yet try to disrespect them and try to act like me bigger than them or nothing. That's why I have a tune I say, them nobody like 90s artists, no for them are some just come to artists. Obe work at them damn witchcraft, it's like them already veteran, them West artists, we never stop. Lyrical capacity, it never drop. Before empire we
Cartel and Democrat. Matarani, Machesa, Musi, the brother, attention, bigger that. Beenie Man, I know my friend and my brother that. Bounty killer still I beat them with a leather strap. For entertain the world, we pleasure that. Mad thing, my boss, man. We always a big up a man them same way. And me big up the people them with this music. You see me?
See there, lyrics. If there's one thing a young artist is listening to you today, and if there's one thing that you can make them know 100% right now, so that their life may take a different turn rather than go through the hard rough that you have learned from. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean that in a way that you've learned from going through the hardship because there wasn't anybody there to teach you the right way. But you can now show them now. What would it be?
Me not just tell you them say the game is a thing where you have to try and deal with your thing. Nobody, share your energy with nobody because it's hard. At the end of the day, same people them where you share energy with them try to push you down. And make you look like you're nobody, understand? But at the same time, me still I tell you them say, must be strong and believe in yourself.
Yes, my viewers and subscribers, and here we are going. You saw the journey wicked. Beenie Man that cruel. You got Beenie Man the doctor, yeah. This is not to bring him down, but just to highlight and start about a few stuff to show you how mankind stay and the music industry stay. And then if I left a positive message to the young youth, them say, do your own thing, don't sit down and wait on a man, and don't give no man your energy, because the same man they may give the energy, and them same man come drain it, zine, and spraying it and strain it, see. But yes, the wicked, imagine all Caah can give Beenie Man a 50 grand check, and the man who made the link, who made the approach, who is Dan Maffia, never get a 50 US out of it. No sir, no conscience no do so, no mercy no do so, no pity no do so, no heart no do so, no love no do so, and just pure selfish and greediness do so. You see me? And yes, this is not a bash towards Beenie Man, we just a talk and we speak to mind and face the facts and the reality. You see me? And that is the thing about Lion for TV. We don't like it can just take on yourself, or who support truth and rights and support the thing. Big up all my subscribers, my viewers and subscribers, my kings and queens, my lion and my lioness, big up on yourself. Yes, my people, man. So Dan Maffia, big up yourself, brother. Wizardology, big up yourself. Beenie Man, big up yourself. Every young artist, big up on yourself and do the thing. Don't sit there and wait. And no one, yeah, as if you wait, you're going to wait in vain. Invest in yourself and put in your own time for yourself, because so help some man and then they appreciate it, and some woman and then they appreciate it. Them go through the door and then remember you. See, I have some artists as well. At the same thing, the producer them talk the same thing and the truth, because I've been around producers, you know what I mean, and them say the same thing. Say, hey Mark, you're a good artist, you know, but we want to get to know you first, you know, because the artists are ungrateful, you know. And I tell you about from 2009, 10 upwards. See? I face a lot of things in the music industry too. People go around me, artists write song, write album. And when I for voice, I tell the producer, say, make I go and wait. I go up on tour America. See? Benefit show for 80. With my lady who said she wanted to interested in managing me, because she come across my music and I've been watching the thing, and she want to get me on the show. I pay the money, buy my ticket, and when the time come for the show I went, because it was a great experience still, great experience. I performed at Boston, Philadelphia, Connecticut, New Jersey. The last place was Manhattan, New York. And when the agreement come, different story and all of them things there. You know what I mean? For me get local money, different story, but at that time I was just passionate and hungry as Dan Maffia. You know what I mean? As Dan Maffia, I did hungry as Dan Maffia. If it just want a breakthrough, to express the talent. You know what I mean? And I never take nothing in writing. So when the show done and the tour done, I never in New York, then time the baby mother was pregnant, you know? With the twin them and thing, 2010. Benefit show for 80, the live wire bands, and we perform one place in Philadelphia named Trocadero. When I went to Trocadero, I see a whole heap of signature, Sizzler, Bob Marley, Peter Touch, you know what I mean? The Wheelers, Percy Sledge, you know what I mean? Muhammad Ali, all of the top reggae artists them from Jamaica. I see their signature. I say, you know what, I have left my signature. Yeah man, I'm place named Chakadero, a big theatre. Get me? It was a great experience, Philadelphia, you know? But when the tour done other colleagues and promoter colleagues them said them would like me to come and do a show, and I said what, because the agreement was when the tour done, the benefit tour done, you know, I was gonna get some paid shows, and I then watch and see what if money collect off for the tour, the benefit show for 80. See? Them kind of 80 that them earthquake. So what if I experience me? What if I experience me? But I'm going to take the next time and tell you my journey. See? All of my experience, I'm going to sit down and talk to you and tell you what I go through. Nothing I go through. So I know that Maffia, I feel in pain, and you know what I mean? I feel in pain and I know where I come from. But I know like the man a cool though. 50 grand check. I never give the man a 50 US. And then the man write the song for the collaboration with Hulk Hogan daughter. The man pen it, the author. And apart from that, the man write too much songs and he get nothing. And the man say, I'm sitting and watch millions making a studio and nothing. Wickedness that, selfishness that. Yeah man. Then my viewers and subscribers, we don't have vlog on the go. Don't know, big up on yourself. Peace and love. Manners and manners. I'm out.
Where you go by yourself? Where you go by yourself? Listen, if you now go like and share and subscribe and click the bell, just move on by yourself. You're too over impulsive. Real rascals.